Macht sehr viel Sinn. Dann schauen wir auch hier im Main-Gebäude vorbei. Beatrix sitzt hier wieder rum. You're heading out on your field study today, aren't you? Do take care. I look forward to seeing all of you in my next medical science class with all your fingers and toes intact. Understood. We'll be sure to take care of ourselves. Who knows what could happen while you're out on your field study. Make sure to stock up on medical supplies and the like before you head out. Yep. Kann leider keine Battlescope kaufen, oder nicht möglich. I make it a point to be 120% prepared before class begins. The last thing I want is to let my inexperience be a bother with my students. Best of luck on your field study. I'll be sure to work just as hard back here. What is the purpose of those bizarre field studies, I wonder? If you have the time and money to travel, could it not be better spent on, oh, I don't know, some sort of practical class? Regardless, to try to limit the amount of shame you bring upon the Academy's name while you are away. First a new class and now field studies? The damn Academy's historic curriculum is going to the dogs. Be sure not to tarnish the Academy's great name on your little trip. Oh, shut up, Heinrich. Deine Practical Classes sind wahrscheinlich Geld einfach, damit mehr Butler und Maid eingestellt werden können für das Upper Class Dormitory wahrscheinlich. You leave on field study today, don't you? This will be the first time you conduct academic work outside the academy grounds, so be sure to always remain on point. I'm still not entirely sure what the purpose of these field studies is, though. Well, I'd be ruining the surprise if I were to divulge all of that here. Regardless, there's no doubt that you will have a chance to witness things that you otherwise wouldn't. I pray that you all come back having learned countless new things. We will try, sir. Jawohl, Sir Dick Van Dyke. Hier, da hinten ist tatsächlich jemand. Oh, Rosine. Good morning. I see I'm not the only one up rather early. I always make my way to the church to pray in the morning, so I've grown accustomed to waking up early. It's rather relaxing when you arrive to class early, too. I may have woken up slightly too early today, though. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that an early rise feels pleasant. Ja, wenn man wirklich zu einer vernünftigen frühen Zeit wach wird, von selber, ohne irgendwie einen Wecker oder anderen äußeren Einfluss, ist das schon angenehm. Das hört auch auf, okay. Taking the train, huh? Might as well buy a little snack for a trip, right? Nothing brings out the best in the scenery passing by you like a good bite to eat. Irgendjemand, der irgendwann mal jemanden, der da drin ist? Wir werden es herausfinden. Hier gibt es auch hier eine kleine Zwischenszene.
Why does the sun have to be so bright?
Was ist denn?
Maybe I should go buy myself a coffee.
I guess she must work at the radio station. She looked dead on her feet.
Radio Trista has some late-night broadcasts, so she was probably up all night.
Oh? I wouldn't have taken you for the radio listening type. Maybe I should tune in sometime too.
I believe we've spent more than enough time here. As soon as we finished preparing, we should head to the station.
Okay. I knew you'd all be leaving early, but it's still somewhat strange to see any students awake at this hour. How about a book for your journey? Reading's a good way to take your time off of a rocky train. Das stimmt tatsächlich. Wenn man zumindest die Fähigkeit hat, also. Ich kenne auch Leute, die kommen damit nicht klar, irgendwie lesen oder aufs Handy gucken. oder auch, weiß nicht, DS spielen oder 3D spielen, während man irgendwie fährt, die kriegen da richtig Probleme mit. Oh, you're all from class 7, aren't you? I've heard all about your field studies. We've opened the store earlier than usual just for you, so pop in if you need anything. Also, good luck with everything. Thanks, we appreciate it. She's so sweet, she's making me blush. I got up early to help with opening the store for you all. Good luck in the field study. Dann schauen wir mal, fehlt ja auch keine Battlescopes. Tower told us everything there is to know about your field studies. Most of the shops will open earlier on the days you're heading out from now on. Take it as our way of saying thanks to the student council for their help. Make sure you're fully stocked and ready to roll before you head out. Kein Geschäft im richtigen Leben jemals. Keins. Zumindest in Deutschland nicht. Brandon, who's something of an organizer for Twister's shopping district, suggested we open early on your field study days. We thought that was a fine idea, but have no fear, the early hour won't hinder our devotion to the highest level of service. Okay. Zack. Gerade mal hier ein paar kaufen, dann können wir den ausrüsten. Equip. Zack. So. Dann können wir übrigens auch mal hier die Dings durchgehen, ne? Wir haben einmal die Swimsuit, Stage Outfit, Courseware und Casual Clothes. Da gibt es nichts Neues. Und sie hat den Swimsuit, Stage Outfit und Casual. Ich muss sagen, ich mag ihre Academy-Ding ein bisschen lieber als ihre Casual Clothes. Weil ich finde ihre Schuhe irgendwie ziemlich geil. Okay, das klingt komisch. So komisch meint ihr das gar nicht? Aber ich finde ja stylisch so. Damit haben wir mit ihm geredet und leider kein Ding bekommen. Keine Battlescopes. Good morning, everyone. Are you all preparing to leave as well? Morning. Good morning. You're all good to go then? Yes, Palm is quite a distance from here. We're not likely to arrive before evening. Considering its relative location, that seems to be an accurate estimate. I get it. I guess it is the southernmost town in Erebonia. Makes you realize how big the empire is. But, they're still at it, huh? Has it been like this the entire time? I'm afraid so. I think we may have underestimated how deeply rooted the differences are. I'm sick of them already. If only they were as willing to put aside the differences as Wien and Elisa. Oh, now that you mention it. I guess you were finally able to make up with him, huh? It's not like we were getting along that poorly. Besides, we haven't known each other long enough to call it making up. But it's good news, Wien. Well done. Thanks, I guess. Why does everyone have to keep making such a big deal out of it? Passenger service bound for Heimdall. Now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all customers utilizing this service please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Please mind the gap. Time to go. Well, best of luck. So, here's hoping you don't need it. Getting those two to work together sure doesn't seem like it'll be an easy task. We'll do what we can. Good luck to all of you. Please take care. It's our first field study. Let's show them what we're made of. Of course. Later. I wonder if they'll be okay. Well, as long as Emma and Gaius are with them, things shouldn't get too out of hand. Now, I have absolutely no idea what to expect from her. He doesn't really seem like the type to cause a ruckus, at least. I'm concerned for them as well, but I believe we should be focusing on our own trials right now. You're right. Let's go buy our tickets. Is it, Mann? Ach, du bist es. I've got an investor meeting at a social gathering to attend today, so I'm off to an hotel in Heimdall right now. How's a man supposed to deal with a schedule like this? What business does a student like you have at the station this early in the morning? What an odd thing to see. Vielleicht solltest du wenn du schon so ein Problem hast mit deinem Terminplan, vielleicht solltest du mal daran überlegen, was du deiner Frau für einen Terminplan aufzwingst. Oh, Karte. Das ist nur östlich. Da oben ist Ruhr, Celdic bei Wayhart, da unten ist dann Lake Ram, Lake Abel, Aurochs Fort, genau, das war das Ding. Das Schwarzdrachenbarriere. Da oben die Sachsen, Sendegate. Ist das so richtig geschrieben? Ich meine, ich wurde anders geschrieben. Right. Gut. Das Heimdall mit Erebonias. Nee, nicht Erebonias. Huch.
Right. My turn.
I've got this.
Was steht da? Ich hab vergessen, wie das die Villa halt. Abandoned Pass, Geist, Garelia Fortress und Crossbell. Da ist leider aber nichts zu aufgeschrieben. So klein geschrieben, das kann man halt nie wirklich erkennen, ne? Teilweise sind die Sachen ein bisschen sehr klein geschrieben, um da Sachen zu erkennen. Schade. Ja, mir ist ja auch da oben. Ja. Wieder ein kommt auch noch. Welcome. You're the student from class 7, correct? And your destination today is Celdic? Yes, that's right. Yes, they're ready and waiting for us. I suspect Instructor Sarah made considerable preparation on our behalf. Sure look that way. Not that I'm complaining. Train for Celdic will be departing from platform 1. It's not due just yet, but you can buy your tickets in advance if you'd like, and wait for its arrival. Very good. With 4 passengers bound for Celdic. I'll have the tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for Crossbell, not departing on platform 1. We ask that all passengers wishing to board, please, blah. Nach Crossbell, huh? Warte, wo ist jetzt gerade Crossbell? Wo ist das zeitlich? Ich glaube, die müssten jetzt irgendwo rund um ich glaube, irgendwo in der zweiten Hälfte von From Zero sein. So it's about an hour to Celdic from here, right? Yes, I believe so. I had to change trains there when I originally came to Twister. Alright, you're from Legram. That would be in the direction of Barrayahard after changing at Celdic, right? That's correct, after which point it would be necessary to switch again at Barrayahard. It's situated in a very remote part of the country. Well, you could say the same for where I'm from too. As I understand it, Celdic's mostly known as a merchant town, right? Yeah, that's been their main source of tourism for some time, mostly thanks to the Grand Market. Couldn't hurt to go over what we know about the town before we get there. As Elliot stated, Celdic is a market town at its core. Gab's nicht irgendwo Taste, womit man ausblenden konnte? Nein. Noch nicht, okay. It's in the eastern province of Kreuzen and has been a major trading hub for a very long time. It's also a major interchange station connecting Heimdall with Bavaria and even Crossbear. The area itself is known for having a large number of granaries, so this has of course been overshadowed in recent years by the aforementioned Grand Market. Virtually anything can be procured here, there, from farm produce, jewels and Bavaria furs to imported goods from afar. That does sound awfully impressive. I'm kinda looking forward to this now. I would be too if I knew we'd actually have a chance to take in the sights, but there's no telling what kind of crazy things Dr. Sarah has planned for us. Boy, isn't that the truth. I can't even hazard a guess as to what this field study might involve. Being part of our curriculum though, it's a safe bet to assume it won't be easy. If it were, it would hardly be worth the trip. Personally, I'm looking forward to learning the true nature of our excursion. I suppose that is a good way to look at it. Well, we'll find our answer when we get there. We're supposed to drop by the inn as soon as we arrive. There should be an envelope waiting for us there with details on our mission. Yeah, that's right. Still, this whole trip seems eerily well planned out, don't you think? Even the station employees knew we were coming. That just goes to show how high the academic expectations are for all of you. Genau deswegen ist nämlich interessant, warum der Zug nach Crossbear fährt. Whoa. Instructor? I was wondering why you were nowhere to be seen this morning. Looks like Group A is all present and accounted for. Good. And I'm relieved to see the two of you have finally managed to make up. You say that if it's old news. Have you been spying on us this whole time? So, what brings you here, Instructor? I thought you were planning on staying back at the academy. Well, considering this is your first time out in the field, I assumed you'd be positively lost without me. So I decided to stick around at least until you finish checking in at the inn. Oh, well, thanks, I guess, but I think Group B could have used your help a little more. Would it not have been better for you to accompany the others? Oh, but they'd be a nightmare to deal with. I may still have to go to them, though, if to get out of control, but we'll cross that bridge whenever we come to it. See, she knew full well that juicers and magiers wouldn't get along, but put them in the same group anyway. I did suspect as much, but it's hard to believe she'd confirm it so nonchalantly. Anyway, don't pay me any mind. You feel free to keep talking. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm just going to take a little nap right here. Well, she's asleep already. Incredible. I don't think I've ever seen someone less inclined to be educative than her. Maybe we're better off just letting her sleep. I should probably wake up when we get to Celdic, though. Würde ich auch so nur selber auffinden, gibt dann Durchsage. When I came to the academy, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Celdic as part of my studies. I've read about it before, but this will be my first time seeing the place in person. Oh, really? Well, field study I know, then I guess it's still something to look forward to. Is there anything in particular you're hoping to see there? The gems and furs from Bavaria, maybe? They say some of the high quality goods produced by Bavaria artisans are sold at the Grand Market. That sounds like it would be worth seeing for sure, though somehow I doubt we'll be able to afford anything here. Yeah, still if we get a chance, we should go check it out together while we're in town. That sounds like fun. I have to admit I'm starting to get a little bit excited now. I mean, this is the Grand Market we're talking about. Just be sure you don't let it distract you too much from the reason we're going to Celdic in the first place. I know. Hey, almost forgot I had these. Just picked them up on a whim a little while ago. Elliot had out a pack of blade cards. Oh, you have a pack too? I just got a set on my own from the pawn shop in Twister. Really, that's perfect then. How about we play a few hands? Seems like we've got some time to kill before we arrive. Do you know the rules? Yeah, they're not that complicated though. I don't think anyone here will have any trouble picking it up. Sounds like a good way to pass the time to me. Indeed, it seems like it could be an enjoyable diversion. Alright, let's give it a try then. When traveling by train, you can play the card game Blade with other members of your group to strengthen your bonds with them. Only the first match with each character will increase your bond with that person, but this will occur whether you win or lose. So, deswegen werden wir auch jedes Mal, mindestens mal einmal mit jedem immer spielen. I'm glad I brought these now. Playing this should make our way journey go by in no time. I'll have to recommend the game to Group B too. I do wonder what precisely this field study trip will involve. Can't even fathom a guess. Likewise, the weirdest part for me is the divide between Group A and Group B. Why were we split up and sent to different places? And most bizarrely of all, why were Marcus and Juices placed in the same group? It's like they're just asking for trouble. It does seem quite illogical. I can only assume there's a hidden purpose to these trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multiple purposes requiring multiple groups to fulfill. Yeah, that's my best guess too. There has to be something going on behind the scenes here. Which is why I wanted to ask Instructor Sarah a few more questions, but, well... I don't think she'll be doing much answering. Perhaps she fell asleep deliberately to avoid addressing such concern. Our instructor is quite the formidable opponent. That's one way to describe her. Guess we're just going to have to work out the meaning of these field study trips on our own. I have no idea what may be waiting for us in Celdic. But let us be certain we hold nothing back. Of course, I wasn't planning on it. Gut, das ist das, was wir schon kennen. Dann Erklärtipp. Speichert am besten, bevor ihr immer die Spiel spielt. Ich weiß nicht, ob es in der PS4-Version auch so ist, aber zumindest in der PS3 und PlayStation Vita-Version war es so, dass durchaus mal passieren kann, dass das Spiel crasht, wenn man Blade spielt. Wir haben mit Instructor Sarah gesprochen. She really fast asleep. Out like a baby. I've never seen even a child fall asleep quite as quickly as that. I know I sure couldn't. She must be a natural talent. He must have a natural talent for sleeping. Well, let's not disturb her. Ich meine, wenn man die Vergangenheit von ihr kennt, macht es halt Sinn, dass sie sogar so schnell schlafen kann. Guess I'll have to wake up when we get to Celdic. So,
Let's get started.
Ich werde die Regeln jetzt mal nicht durchgehen. Ist im Prinzip eigentlich relativ einfach.
Go on, draw a card.
So,
Looks
hier
like
ist
I'm
eine
going
Karte.
first.
Die geht vorne, die hat jetzt das und wir müssen jetzt, ne, die hat einen Wert irgendwann von 6, wir haben 3 und wir müssen jetzt das entweder trumpfen, gleichsetzen oder irgendwie hier, ne, hier Spezialfähigkeit einsetzen. Wir machen mal das. Bei 8, dann können wir 3 sitzen. Bolt macht Sinn. Da machst du auch mal Bolt, mach ich auch mal
Now
Bolt.
you've done it.
Na, Bolt.
Now you've done it. Bolt. Mirror.
Die will tauschen, ne? Hier, du lach mal, tausch mal
What?
wieder.
You can't do that.
Ich habe, glaube ich, noch legit fast noch nie eine so lange Runde gespielt.
What? You can't do that.
Und ob.
Now you've done it.
Das ist ein Sieg für mich.
One more game.
Let's go. Das hat überraschend gut funktioniert. Mit Elliot.
Go easy on me, okay?
Ich werde jetzt auch mit Speed halt durchgehen, weil es hat
Okay, then,
immer nur
let's
dasselbe.
draw. Looks like you're up first. The same score means we draw again, right?
Yep.
The same score means we draw again, right? The same score means we draw again, right?
Alter!
Looks like you're up first. Mirror! I didn't see that coming. Bolt! Bolt! Mirror!
Na, was das? Ja, machen wir so.
The same score means we draw again, right? The same score means we draw again,
Alter,
right?
wie obwohl wir noch immer
Looks like
dasselbe
you're up
ziehen.
first. Really? You're playing that now? Oh, I lost.
Nice. Er hat nämlich noch eine 3 auf der Hand.
Then let
Dann
us
haben wir
begin our duel.
Laura.
Please
Vielleicht ist
draw a
nicht so
card.
cool wie Vanguard Master, was im
The first
Abteil
move is
3 kommt.
yours.
Vanguard Master ist schon ein bisschen cooler.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. The first move is yours. Divine Bolt! Well played. Divine Bolt! We're evenly matched.
wow.
Let's redraw. The first move is yours. Divine Bolt! I didn't expect that.
Hm,
Well played. I didn't expect that. Mirror. An excellent duel.
oh, fuck you. Ich hab verloren. Aber es gibt trotzdem halt die Punkte natürlich, ne? Von daher können wir jetzt aufhören zu talken. Ah. Wow. It's beautiful. What a spectacular view. The rye planted last fall seemed almost ready for harvesting. Now, I thought rye could only be harvested in the fall. Well, the soil in this area is supposed to be extra fertile due to the warmer climate, so things are a little different here. The view really is amazing though. It looks like something out of a painting.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This transcontinental train is bound for Crossbell. The next stop is Celdic. Celdic. Passengers traveling to Bereahard. Please change trains at this stop.
Almost there. Guess I should wake Instructor Sarah. In der Tat, das sollst du tun. Wobei, wie gesagt, ich glaube, die wäre auch so wach geworden. Celdic, the market town.
Wow, so this is Celdic.
It seems like a really relaxing little town, though there are a lot more people here than I expected.
I imagine they've come for the Grand Market. Even merchants from other countries regularly come to see it.
Sounds like this place is as popular with the tourists as the capital then, but for a whole different set of reasons.
Celdic's also widely renowned for their local beer, which they make using rye. But you're all still minors, so I'm the only one here who gets to drink it.
Are you trying to make us jealous?
We don't really care, you know.
Anyway, let me show you to the inn. It's, right over there.
Okay.
Let's go.
Sorry, I got muted. Wen haben wir denn da?
Well, well, I hadn't expected to see the Purple Lightning herself in such a quaint little town. And the chicks with her seem like an interesting lot, too. No time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Den kennen wir. Hey there, Margaret. Well, if it isn't Sarah, what are you doing here? I knew the kids were coming, but I didn't think you'd be coming with them. Oh, I just figured I'd help them get settled in before I left. And here they are, my lovely students. Well now, aren't they a youthful looking bunch? It's a pleasure to meet you. We're first year students from Thors Military Academy, Class 7. I'm Wayne. I'm Alicia, thank you for putting us up. The place are mine, I assure you. I'm Margaret, the owner of this humble establishment. Sarah here has taken care of all your arrangements. Come, I'll show you to your room. Thank you, ma'am. Much obliged. I'll leave you to it then. Louise, can I get some beer and snacks? I'll bring them right over. You do know it's not even noon though, right? Das interessiert Sarah doch nicht. This is the room you're going to be staying in tonight. Wait, we're all... Yeah, this is... more than enough space for our needs, thank you very much. But we're 4 beds, which means... Are you suggesting we sleep in the same room as the boys? I had my doubts about that too. But Sarah insisted, so that was that. I broke the beds into groups of 2 to make things less awkward, but that was about the best I could manage. I don't... Is this going to be a problem? I don't have a problem with it personally, but I can't imagine the girls will be quite as accepting. Elisa, I don't believe we have a choice here. We are military students. We mustn't allow the prospect of mixed gender accommodations to face us. I know that, but in the army, women share rooms with men. It's a fact of life, born of necessity. You will need to adjust to this reality sooner or later. And this does seem a perfect opportunity. Okay, I get it. But if either of you two comes anywhere near our bed, I wouldn't dream of it. Likewise. I wasn't talking about you, Elliot. I was referring to a certain someone else who already had a history of this kind of thing. Maybe if we chain you into the bed. I thought she'd gotten over that. Guess not. Anyway, now that your rooms are sorted, let me give you this. Isn't that our academy's emblem? Does this contain the details of our assignment here? That's what I've been told, yes. Well, if you need anything during your stay, you just let me know. For now, I'll leave you to get settled in. Alright, shall we have a look inside? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got. Field Study Day 1, assigned task. A dangerous monster has appeared near the highway and is making it very difficult for us to harvest our crops. Could somebody please help us? Monster Scary Dinosaur. Location: a plateau near the East Celdic Highway. My house is alongside the East Celdic Highway, so please stop by if you can. Any bright ideas? I need someone to replace a malfunctioning ornament light in a road lamp for me. For more details, see me at Oddwin's Arms and Opal Factory. Samus. I've run out of some of the ingredients I need to make a particular medicine. I would very much appreciate it if someone could procure more for me. Please speak with me in the church for further details. Father Cerebral. Study area is defined as a 200 cells radius around Celdic. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. So this is our field study. It just looked like a list of menial tasks to me. There's a Monte examination request at least, but that's the most we have. I see, so that's the angle. Excuse me? Did you figure something out? Oh no, it's nothing. We should go and talk this over with Instructor Sarah. She probably stuck around specifically to answer any questions we might have. You may be right. And while we're at it, we can grill her about this communal room she signed us up for, too. Ja, können wir machen. Aber ich mache erstmal eine kleine kurze Pause. Bin gleich wieder da. Bis gleich.